I celebrate myself. Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman, an American poet who is popularly known as the poet of universal values, was born in the United States of America. At a very young age, he was compelled to work as a printer's apprentice, compositor, teacher, and a hospital volunteer. This varied experience helped Whitman to emerge as a poet of universal values. The present poem, I Celebrate Myself, is the opening section of Whitman's longer poem, Song of Myself, that has 52 sections. In this section, the poet seeks to explain the concept of self. The poem appears simple, but it conveys many ideas. I celebrate myself and sing myself, and what I assume, you shall assume, for every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you. The poet sings and praises himself, yet he treats all equally. Thereby, he sings the glory of God too. The poet believes that everything in the universe comes from the Supreme Being, forms the base. So the poet sings the glory of himself that applies to the reader as well, for both are created by the same power, Almighty. I loaf and I invite my soul. I lean and loaf at my ease, observing a spear of summer grass. The poet moves about and invites his soul to ease himself in nature. He admires the beauty of a blade of grass, a symbol of nature. My tongue, every atom of my blood, formed from this soil, this air, born here from parents the same, and their parents the same. The poet's expression of language, his tongue, and every atom of his blood are formed from the very soil and air of his motherland. The poet asserts that his parents and their parents belong to the same soil and air. He is proud of his land and family. I, now 37 years old, in perfect health, begin, hoping to cease not till death. The poet says he is 37 and is perfect in health, and he hopes he will be so till his last. His optimism implies his faith in the power of his Creator. His hope indicates his confidence in himself. Creeds and schools in abeyance, retiring back a while, sufficed at what they are, but never forgotten. I harbor, for good or bad, I permit to speak at every hazard. Nature without check, with original energy. The poet wants all the religious beliefs and practices of man to be suspended for some time so that nature might express herself. He wants nature to speak with its original energy. He appeals nature to express itself whether good or bad and asserts unrestricted freedom to nature. Thus, the poem embodies Whitman's many beliefs like celebration of the spirit of democracy, the greatness of the soil, pride in one's family, appreciation of nature, faith in oneself and in God.